Hey there, I'm at Apple Park. I just got out of the launch event for the AirPods Pro 3. I did get a little bit of hands-on time with them, so I'm going to give you some early first impressions. I'm also going to talk about what was predicted for them and what we did and didn't get. This is all things mobile. For starters, most people weren't expecting big design changes to the AirPods Pro, and we didn't get that, but we did get some small design changes. They are actually a little bit smaller, and their design, the tips are anyway, designed to fit into your ear at a slightly different angle to point the sound more directly into your ear canal. So they do look and feel slightly different, and you notice that right away. Also, the ear tips, while they have the same kind of material on the outside, that gripping material, the memory foam on the inside has been upgraded, so they also feel a little bit different in your ears, and they come with 5 tips now. They don't come with an extra large tip, but the large tip is a little bit bigger, at least it feels so in your ears, and there is now an extra small tip. Now, a lot of people were expecting these to get heart rate sensors because the Powerbeats Pro 2 have them, and indeed we have heart rate sensors in the AirPods Pro 3, so you will be able to monitor your heart rate via the Apple Fitness app, and I'm sure a bunch of other apps as well, and those heart rate sensors do work very similarly to the Powerbeats Pro sensors. So not a lot of change there if you're familiar with Powerbeats Pro 2 sensors. Another big design change that people were hoping for was an LCD in the charging case. We didn't get that, but there is a new U2 chip in the charging case that allows for precision Find My to work even better. On top of that, there's no button anymore for Bluetooth pairing in the case. Like the AirPods 4, you double tap on the front of the case and that puts you into pairing mode. Let's talk about performance. There was a lot of talk of these getting a new H3 chip that would power the earbuds, but they still have the H2 chip, but Apple has managed to optimize it, and it has made what it says is that noise canceling 2 times better than the AirPods Pro 2's noise canceling. And also there have been improvements to the sound quality. Some of that's to do with the venting in the earbuds. The vent at the top is larger, and they've managed to increase the airflow in the earbuds. And there's also a new driver, a 10.7 millimeter driver that is slightly different, that takes advantage of that airflow. And apparently the sound quality is better. I couldn't really tell that from my tests on the floor because it was so noisy, but I did notice that the noise canceling was very good. I'll have to compare it directly to the AirPods Pro 2 to see if it really is twice as good, but it's supposed to be better noise canceling across a wider range of frequencies. That includes mids and highs. Another new feature that we were kind of expecting was a live translation feature, and Apple is touting that new feature with the AirPods Pro 3. And that feature is actually coming to any AirPods with an H2 chip, so that includes the AirPods Pro 2 as well as the AirPods 4. Kind of the key thing about Apple's live translation feature is that it's made it easier to access and get into than a lot of live translation features that are out there right now with earbuds and headphones. And if you do have 2 people who have AirPods, you can basically talk back and forth to each other in 2 different languages, and you just have to hit a button to make that work on your phone. Also, by pressing on both stems at the same time gets you into that live translation feature. Apple really didn't talk about it in the keynote, but apparently the microphones in these earbuds have also been upgraded, so the voice calling is even better. Those microphones also come into play with active noise canceling, but the voice calling should be better with better noise reduction, and it should pick up your voice a little bit more clearly. So I'm looking forward to trying all that out in my full review. So to sum up my early first impressions of the AirPods Pro 3 based on my limited time with them, I do like the design changes, the refinements. They're a little bit smaller. They did fit my ears better, and I do like the new ear tips better. On top of that, the active noise canceling definitely seems better. I look forward to testing it against the older model in Bose and Sony. And the sound quality also seems a little bit better, again, with my limited testing. And little upgrades like voice calling, all those things for the same $249 price. Apple has kept the price the same. Hopefully we'll see that price go down again on Amazon. But all in all, we pretty much got what we wanted in terms of new AirPods Pro 3. We're missing the H3 chip. We didn't get an LCD in the case, but everything else seems to be there. I'm David Conner for CNET.com. Thanks for watching.